In this video, I am going to explain to you how to understand, count, and play the 6/8 time signature. Hi, my name is Ilse Lozoya, and in this video, I'm going to explain to you this type of time signature. If you are a beginner, it doesn't matter if you play piano or another instrument. Maybe after a couple of weeks or months, you will find a piece or exercise with this type of time signature. Could be a little bit confusing. Sometimes when you are reading this type of time signatures, you will find a different way of counting, and that could be confusing. That's the key. And I'm going to explain to you the difference between 6/8 and 3/4. For example, when we have this, we have to understand what does this mean. 6 means that you have to have 6 notes of this type of note. Maybe you are used to have the quarter note as the main type of rhythmical figure in what you play. So in every measure, if you are playing 4/4 or 3/4, you will have 4 quarter notes, right? Well, when you have 6/8, guess what? You need to have 6 notes of the 8 notes. Exactly. Which note is the 8th note? This is the one, right? 8th note. So, if you have this type of time signature, you need to have 6 notes. But here is what makes 6/8 different. If you have 3/4, you will find that the quarter note is the main note, so you will count only 3 quarter notes and that's it. When you have 6/8, you will need to have 6 8 notes, and you have to count them as this, right? When you have this is a measure 6/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But the key is that you need to divide this into 2 groups of 3 8 notes. That is what makes this time signature different, that we are separating 8 notes, because the 8th note is the main rhythmical figure in this type of time signatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? If you have a quarter note, and here's where it can be a little bit tricky, you have to understand that a quarter note equals to 8 notes, right? So if I am in this time signature, I have to count 6 8 notes. So when I have a quarter note, I have to count 2 2, because we are counting the 8 notes, and a quarter note has 2 8 notes, right? So I have 1 2 3, and I have this is 1 2 3. So I could have in any measure, I can have this, and it is actually common, this combination of rhythmical figures, right? I have quarter, 8, 1 2 3, and then 1 2 3. But you may think, well, why this is not connected to the rest of the quarter notes? Well, that is to the 8 notes. That is because we need to divide this in 2 groups of 3 8 notes. That is the key of this time signature. So I have 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. And I have the different combinations. So I can make any combination, but always separating into 2 3 8 notes. I can have this, for example, right? A quarter note equals to 2 8 notes, but the dot adds the half of the value, so I'm going to add another 8 note. So this dotted quarter note equals 3 8 notes. So if I have in any measure this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I could have this combination in this way written, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the key here is always counting, analyzing, and dividing my 8 notes into 2 groups. I can have 3 over 8, 6 over 8, 9 over 8, 12 over 8, and that's the same. I always dividing 3 groups of 8 notes. If you found this video helpful, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, to click the notification bell so you won't miss any future videos about how to play piano and be a better music student.